Good morning, everyone. So first of all, I'd like to thank you, Your Excellencies and distinguished guests, for joining us at the World Government Summit. It's an extremely important time in history where also aviation is definitely shaping the way how we move forward. It's shaping the way of how we actually, a lot of us got here today. So ignoring this topic would seem crazy in some way or another. So first of all, it's a great pleasure to host you all. I won't take too much time, but I do want to talk to you a little bit about why the World Government Summit exists and why this is so important for us to all be here. We are not just a gathering of governments and ministers. We are a gathering which combines private sector, thought leaders, scientists, and think tanks to all come together under one umbrella. And with that being said, it's because if you put everyone in one room, you actually really can achieve some change. But if you only speak in an aviation bucket or a health bucket and there's no cross exchange, that's where things don't actually happen. And this is why the platform is here, to actually have that cross-collaboration and cross-conversation happening. With that being said, over the years, we've had a lot of different heads of state and different governments in representation. But more importantly, we have been able to gather different voices. This slide is not to show, people who you can recognize. The slide is to show the diversity from all across the globe, where there's representation from each continent, and to also ensure that we have the thinkers and the scientists also here to shape the way forward. So in regards to the programming, you have seen various formats of sessions, and the team here have also been putting together a lovely program for everyone. But one of the things that we've also wanted to make sure we do is work with international organizations. Their role is pivotal in actually enhancing their programs, also accelerating, but also at the same time, it's a convening place where we can make change happen. Now, aviation is a topic that has been with the World Government Summit for a very, very long time. It's one of our pivotal pillars. And over the years, you will see the numbers speak for itself. I am less of an aviation expert compared to the people in the room today, but the idea behind it is a focal point for us. Now, just to take a few of us through what the highlights of the aviation conversations have been at the summit. There have been a lot of different voices, whether it's from private sector, whether it's from government, actually shaping the conversation. So over the years, we have had a lot of individuals from Airbus, from Emirates, and obviously ICAO also. 2022 was one of the pivotal years where we actually, it was really the time of the post-COVID type of revival. We've also talked about cybersecurity in aviation, obviously alongside our colleagues who've made that happen, and it keeps going on. So as we stand here today, the program again has aviation conversations. We have been focused on bringing in ministerial representation and international organizations and the private sector. And I think that has been the success rate for actually things propelling and also in enhancing these leadership programs that are being developed. We've also started doing cross-sector, which was what I was talking about, where you can't have two buckets separately. So we took the conversations of tourism, but we injected those conversations with the hotel industry, with the aviation industry, and also with the transportation industry. And how does all those engagements connect? And that really also helped take the conversations to a different level. We've also had a lot of agreements at the World Government Summit, and we're hoping to achieve a lot more, but this was one of the biggest deals in aviation that were actually signed. in 2018 with, we've also had different engagements with ICAO, the private sector. So this is the platform to actually bring us all together. But more importantly, it's actually to talk about what we need to be worried about and need to be opportunistic about. So what is actually coming our way and how can we actually prepare for it? And with that, I wish you all a lovely rest of your day, and I hope you are having a lovely time, and welcome to the UAE and Dubai.